Those are today's keys to the game, brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. There's the freshman Rico Dowdle with the short game. 2nd and 7. Bentley looking to throw on the slant, almost intercepted.
Those were interceptions, so they do have some ball hawks in that secondary.
3rd and 7. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it. High throw. This will be intercepted, and this time Abraham holds on to it. He's in the open field, into South Carolina territory, so Devin Abraham back on the field. For the 2-point conversion either. Now Dowdle hit hard at the 25. For more on the South Carolina
of the South Florida offense, has South Carolina's defense on their heels a little bit early on.
Certainly one way to answer that is to establish a ground game and keep the ball away from Quentin Flowers, as Dowdle can't get away. Bentley over the middle, complete to Brian Edwards. On to punt for South Carolina, Dearness Johnson, who returned 183 yards against Syracuse, back to receive. But he makes an early fair catch signal and makes the grab at the 20. And then said, if you want to meet with me individually, come on by the office. And then before you knew it, Coach Strong was in place. That ball drops, that's a live ball. And South still loose. And now it looks like South Carolina.
6 plays, no points. They need to find a way to stay on the field.
Bentley, complete to Hayden Hurst. That picks up a South Carolina.
Great example. Get it to your tight end and try to expand from there, because he looks like he has pretty good command of what he wants to do offensively.
As time, long out, catch is made by Samuel right at the marker.
In this South Carolina offense now.
Now here's Dowdle. Loses the football right to Bentley, though.
Wow. Very fortunate for the...
Keep Quentin Flowers off the field, and
I go
also get some points.
Right back to Hayden Hurst here. A lot of cushion inside slot on the trips formation.
Here comes pressure. They run it, and nothing doing. Dowdle with no kick against Clemson. It wasn't successful. And here they kick it away. Johnson, no fair catch signal, and has trouble bringing it in, which allowed
field offensively, and you're asking a freshman quarterback in Jake Bentley to move this offense.
Bentley forced out of the pocket, trying to get away from Augie Sanchez, and he does, and he slides out of bounds. Bentley fakes it, looking for the deep ball, has his man Samuel, and boy, John, the wind held that up, or he could still be running. He had his man
get in for 6 to get this game, get that momentum back on their side.
They'll certainly take the 29-yard gain, but that could have been an even bigger play. That ball has some zip over the middle of Hurst, who makes the grab in traffic down to the South Florida 25.
A good tight throw over the middle.
Lost one to Hurst, who makes the nice grab, and he will score. Perfect touch on the throw, and even better catch, and the Gamecocks are on the scoreboard.
Well, I really love the play call by Kurt Roper, and this is just great play action in the backfield to A.J. Turner, and then what a catch by Hurst, the one-handed.
Bentley, a perfect 3 for 3 on that drive. Now the wind knocks this down. Very short kick, but it bounces, takes a high bounce. Still loose, and it looks like the Bulls come up with it. But boy, did the Gamecocks have a chance.
County, in Hillsborough County, in all those surrounding areas where the Bulls live.
On the screen to Turner. Gets a block for the first down. So let's go back down to Kevin and Coach Strong.
It's a place that, you know, I'm very familiar with. I had my stint in Gainesville for a number of years at University of Florida, and there's a lot of relationships that I've built here. So I know the high school coaches and know a lot, and then have a chance to meet with the team.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck in the future.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Somewhat fitting that he gets a front row seat, Coach Strong, against South Carolina. One of his many stops as an assistant, but certainly becoming the defense coordinator there under Lou Holtz was a huge step in his coaching career.
And they're starting to create a little bit more momentum on offense.
Here comes pressure. He steps up, has a man wide open. It's Samuel at the 30. All the way down to the 20. So Deebo Samuel with the play. Nigel. So Terry Guger in for Samuel at the bottom of your screen. They're going to run it with Turner, and he cannot get away. So Mike Lane. Bentley to Turner. Gets away from one man, cannot get away from Sanchez. So Augie Sanchez with the tackle in the open field. Consecutive completions for the rookie QB, but he needs to pick up 10 yards to keep the drive alive. Forced out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run with it. Now he changes his mind. It's just a fake. Gets away from Sanchez. Looks like he's just short of the first down. Slot to the right.
That's where I would go. I'd go slot right, man-to-man coverage.
That's where he's looking. Moving the pocket, looking for Hurst. Dropped. Tremendous coverage by Nate Godwin. Track and field relay team.
I would think they would be.
So Lamons back to receive and driven back to the South Carolina 30. Gets away from one man, but not this next two. So great coverage by the Bulls.
When you get closer to the goal line in the red zone. So that's how the Gamecocks were able to get on the board, by the illusion of the run.
So they play fake it there and have Hurst complete. Wide open near a first down. So on cue, John. Man, you are good at this football thing,
well,
John.
yeah, that can throw the football effectively from the pocket.
So they give Hurst the first down. Moves it out to the 37. Another play fake. Long throw out to Samuel near midfield. Nice cut. Gets into Bull territory.
If I'm South Carolina.
Coming in, Samuel had 41 catches in the last 7 games, and he's been the main target here this afternoon. Now they toss it out to Dowdle, who's got room to run. Near a first down. Down to the 30.
Explosive play.
So now 2nd and 1. Samuel out. High snap. Right to Dowdle, who gets the first down. So another break, and there's a
personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty, and an automatic. First.
Right side, outside the right tackle.
Turner in the backfield for Dowdle. South Florida showing pressure. Here it comes. Look out, he is crushed. Perfect time pressure.
To get there and affect the football.
Now looking to set up the screen to Dowdle. He makes the grab, gets away from one man. Still on his feet, inside the 20. Good effort there by the... Bentley with time. Has Hurst open inside the 5. First and goal, South Carolina on a strike. Dowdle to the left of Bentley in the backfield. Twins to the far side. Now Samuel in motion. They give it to Dowdle, who is met right away by Augie Sanchez.
Came into the wide side of the field. You got man-to-man coverage.
Hurst in motion. They roll the pocket that way. Looking for Hurst. Throws it to the corner of the end zone. Too high.
Oh, and he had his...
Dowdle in the backfield. Looking for Samuel on the slant, and he's got him. So an impressive drive by Jake Bentley in the South Carolina. But more importantly, he's more concerned about the final score and getting to that 11th win. So Bear on for the kickoff. This will be Samuel from the 6. Gets across the 25, across the 30, out to the 35, where he's finally pushed out of bounds.
Not do his job. He didn't stay deep as the deepest, and Ernest Johnson burns him for a touchdown.
Bentley on cue, right to Hurst off the play fake for a 6-yard gain on first down. Devin Abraham, who had a first-half interception with the tackle. 2nd and 4 now for the Gamecocks. Into traffic, complete for a first down. That's
in complete control.
That certainly was the case in the first half. Now Dowdle breaks free into South Florida territory, runs into his own man, or he could have been gone. What a burst by... Right back to Dowdle, has an alley, gets tripped up at the 20. Most impressive thing about Rico Dowdle's season is
this season.
A huge game against Western Carolina. Here comes pressure, and he is dropped. Khalid McGee, sophomore out of Miami, and now a late flag. So that could...
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 57.
So it's on Nigel Harris.
Right. There's no need to even put your hands on the quarterback at that point.
Bentley dumps it off to Dowdle. Especially when the checks show up.
That's right. I'm alligator on it.
Now the wide receiver screen to Samuel. Still on his feet inside the 5. First and goal, South Carolina.
I always say it's out of this drive.
They give it to Samuel on the fly sweep, and he lunges for the pylon. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What an effort by Samuel. That's how you start a second half. You come out, you get the football, and you take it down and score points. Nice adjustments by the coaching staff and way to get the football to your playmakers. And this is just a will.
So now with the win, they got to hold the ball for Bear. Samuel inbounds, going to bring it out. Burst through across the 20. Gets across the 30. Across the 35, then hit hard at the 37. So Samuel working hard for good field position. Thank you, Reese. Certainly sad news for the world of college football. Bentley gets sacked and dropped at the 30.
Holding the ball as a runner.
All right, certainly something to look for when they have the ball back. Bentley's pass is dropped. Looking for Brian Edwards. Bentley with time, intercepted, read perfectly by the defense. They could score. Touchdown, South Florida. Tajay Fullwood with the pick six. So, and they go for the squib, but it's not going to go 10 yards. So they go for the onside kick, up by 18.
And try to go sudden change and hit Samuel behind coverage on 1st and 10.
Well, instead it's a short pass to Samuel, who can't get away from Dietrich Nichols. And there's a late hit, out of bounds. Things to say about Mason Zandy as the 50-year senior setting the tone in practice, but not a smart play there. Now the wide receiver screen to Samuel. With Allen not leading the way.
2-down territory for South Carolina.
Absolutely. 4 wide receivers. Bentley steps up. He's going to run for it. Augie Sanchez on the tackle. I think these... With time over the middle, low throw. Good catch. They say it's complete to K.C. Crosby. Take another look at it. Looked like he had it as he went to the ground. Now the wide receiver screen again to Edwards. Still on his feet inside the 5, all the way down to the 2.
So the 5.
So 1st and goal from the 2. Dowdle up the middle. And he is denied the end zone. So 2nd and goal now from inside the 1. And this time he's kept out again. Met behind the line of scrimmage and pushed back. South Florida says the ball came out. And it is South Florida ball. So Jamin Thomas comes up with it.
They're rolling on the field. There's a fumble. Recovered by... It's 1st down.
So Thomas with the hit and the forced fumble and the recovery.
Yeah, Jawan.
Short punt. Lamont grabs it at the 40. Brought down at about the 26. So South Carolina. Now Bentley and the Gamecocks take over on the 27. Here's A.J. Turner navigating his way across the 25 down to the 22.
Like Augie Sanchez and Nigel Harris make so many plays from the linebacking position.
Here comes Sanchez, and he forces an inaccurate throw from Bentley, looking for Hurst on the throwback.
The one player right now in the second half that looks like he can provide a spark for this offense.
Bottom of your screen to your left. Bentley not looking that way now. Here comes pressure. Bentley running for his life, and he'll get dropped for a sack. Bruce Hector brings him down from behind. Yarder. Sean Kelly, the holder. And it's good. So the Gamecocks get 3, make it a 15-point ball game with 22 seconds left to play in the third. And now let's take a look at the Bowl Challenge Cup, brought to you by Progressive. And how about Army finishing off a season with a win over Navy and a bowl win?
Huge. You know what? Good for Army, because they've been down for so long in that battle against Navy. They finally come through, and you're right. And down below, the SEC 1-2 right now.
And the American Athletic Conference had a great regular season, an exciting season to watch as a fan for all the parity, but it has not played out that way right now. So certainly Commissioner Mike Oresco and the rest of the conference looking for South Florida to flip that script. But certainly it's surprising to see the SEC with a losing record in the postseason.
There's plenty of games to be played.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, I got a few of those, right?
Yeah, a few. One very big one.
Including
that's right.
The Belk Bowl coming up next, Virginia Tech and Arkansas. As Bentley's hoping to get the ball back quickly and continue to chip away at the deficit. Now these short kicks have given South Florida immediate field position. Not much Fry can do with the wind, and they do it again. And so they make the fair catch signal. Fullwood with the grab, and South Florida takes over at the 34. John, what adjustments can South Carolina make here to slow down Flowers in this offense to get the ball back for the offense?
Well, I think they've been adding one safety closer to the line of scrimmage to either pressure or at a time. Let's take it down, protect the football, and make sound decisions from the pocket.
With time. Long out, high throw. Samuel makes the grab and then gets hammered. So Khalid McGee
of just holding on to it as McGee ran through him on the Gamecock sideline.
Now on the screen, they get it to Turner. And there's a flag for a block in the back. I didn't think they were going to call it, but Turner gets into South Florida territory. Abraham with the
which would have been a huge gain.
During the run, block in the back, number 89 in the offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
It looked like he... So 1st and 14, the flea flicker. Looking for Samuel. No, he goes right back to Edwards. Wide open for the first down. So the coaching staff in Bentley showing faith in Edwards after the penalty. They give him a chance to make a big play, and he delivers. Here comes pressure. They go right back to Edwards, but the low throw forces him to the ground, so it's going to be...
We haven't heard Hayden Hurst's name in a while. He'd be a guy to start looking at that tight end spot.
Off the play fake. Bentley steps up. Here comes pressure. Hit as he throws. Samuel makes the grab. Godwin with the tackle. Bentley. Samuel top of the screen. Here comes pressure off the edge. Picked up by Turner. Now the tunnel screen to Samuel. Gets by the first wave of defenders and gets inside the 15. Godwin with the regulation. Complete. 7 instead of 12 makes the grab. So now 3rd and 1, 8th play of the drive. They give it to Turner up the middle, and I don't know.
He may have lost a yard.
Bruce Hector with the tackle. So Turner in the backfield. Hurst in the slot to the right. Pressure coming off the edge. Bentley runs into his own man. Touchdown! What a catch by Edwards. What a play by Bentley to keep it alive.
Was going to knock it down with his right hand, but I think the ball skips off the top of his hand into the arms of Edwards in the back of the end zone. It looks like it just skips.
It's under review.
And his both hands are under it, it appears from that angle. 36. Good one from Hernandez into the wind. And it's down at the south. Jake Bentley, but he has some work left to do, but it starts on the ground. Turner breaks through, still on his feet, out to midfield and into South Florida territory. What a strong run by A.J. Turner.
It's starting to hit on all cylinders.
Turner trying to run away from pressure, but he will not. Nigel Harris and Kirk Livingstone
in this game.
Tipped up into the air, still alive. What a play by Edwards to knock that down.
Smart.
3rd and 8. Bulls fans starting to make some noise.
Bulls have been bringing pressure on 3rd down.
Picked up for now. Bentley has a man open. It's Samuel with the grab. Escapes one man, bounces off another, down to the 20. South Florida showing pressure up the middle. Bentley gets rid of it to Samuel. Gets away from one man, gets the first down. 1st and goal, South Carolina. Devin Abraham, 4.5 minutes left. Right up to gut goes Turner.
Ball's on the ground.
Comes loose. They say South Florida ball. Another turnover inside the 5 for South Carolina. 10 men on the line, now it's 9 men. Coming after it. Good high kick by Hernandez. Crosby. Lamons up from the 40. Still on his feet. Gets a block. Has the punter to beat.
Did he get the pylon?
Touchdown, South Carolina. Chris Lamons with the touchdown.
Yard line offensively. They have to be able to protect the football if this is a South Carolina 1st and goal at the 3, but it does look like that right toe touches out of bounds around the 3-yard line, wide side of the field.
Turner in the backfield. Hurst in the slot to your right. Samuel top of your screen. Quarterback keeper. He cannot get away. Augie Sanchez and Khalid McGee bring him under center. Quarterback sneak. No way. Second surge. No signal. Samuel in the slot to the right. Now Samuel in motion. Turner. Touchdown, South Carolina. So now it comes down to this. A 2-point conversion. Bentley for Hurst. We are tied. The jump ball, and he outleaps Devin Abraham. Turner in the backfield. Off the play fake. Looking for 6. Knocked away. No flags. Looking for Edwards. Bringing pressure up the middle with Sanchez. And they get to him. That's going to be a face mask. So Livingstone tackled him high, and he must have grabbed the face mask. Top of your screen now, and here he comes in motion. They run it to Turner. And Sanchez with the tackle at the 10. Pick up a 3, sets up 2nd and 7. So now they're bringing a second tight end in Jacob August. And they line them up both on the left side. Samuel in the slot to the right. Turner again. Inside the 10.
Then Hayden Hurst in the slot.
Pressure coming up the middle. Picked up, knocked away again. Looking for Hurst. Abraham with the coverage. So now he's being lined up against Nichols. They got to get to the 2. Play fake. Here comes pressure. He's hit. The ball is loose. South Florida's going to win. It's all over. Mike Love with the hit. And the Bulls have won the Birmingham Bowl in overtime.